Hello dear friends, we are going to continue the next part of fourth topic, that's a phylum Cnidaria. So first of all we see the general characteristic of phylum Cnidarium. The first characteristic is grades of organization, that is the organism included in the phylum Cnidaria. It is the tissue level organization, means the organism consists of the tissues. The second one, it shows the radial symmetry, means when this organism cut in any plane of a division, but considering a central axis, it shows the two equal parts. In any plane of division, it shows the equal parts. That form of symmetry, it's known as the radial symmetry. Afterward, it shows the diploblastic germ layer, that is the germ layer. It's a diploblastic, means there is a presence of ectoderm and the endoderm. The body, it is the ocelomate, means there is absence of the true body cavity. Coelom is absent. Next characteristic, it's about where these organisms are found, that's a habit and the habitat. They are mostly the aquatic, means they are mostly marine in nature. They are found in the marine regions. They are sessile or the free swimming. They are present singly, that's a solitary, or it may be present in a colonial form. It's a present in the colonial form. Next one, it's about the digestive system. The digestive system, it is an incomplete form of a digestive system because there is a presence of a single opening. That's the same opening, it is function as a mouth and the anus. The digestive system, it is a intracellular or the extracellular digestion is there. Absence of respiratory system, absence of the circulatory system. Reproduction, the reproduction, there is a two phenomena. It's their first one is the polyp. This polyp, it's a reduced asexually. The polyp, it's reduced asexually by the formation of the small bud. By the formation of the small bud, that is says as the budding. And the medusa, this medusa, it is reproduced. It reproduced sexually, means there is a presence of the egg and the sperm, that is the sexes are separated. The fertilization which is occurred, this fertilization, it's a external fertilization is there, and the development is the indirect development. The next phenomena we see, that's a unique feature, significant characteristic of these cnidarians. There is a presence of the tentacles with the cnidoblast. The tentacle, these are the tentacles. Okay, the tentacles are the finger-like structure. You can see here, this one is a finger-like structure which surrounds the mouth. So there is a presence of the central structure, central opening. That is says as the mouth. Mouth of colentrates, used for the food capture and the defense mechanism. The cnidoblast. The cnidoblast, it's having the sting cell. There is a presence of the stinging cell. So this one is the stinging cell which is present in the cnidoblast. They present on the tentacles. So this one is a tentacle, and on the tentacle there is a presence of the stinging cell. There is a presence of the stinging cell which is present on the tentacle with a poisonous fluid. Capsule is there, and that poisonous fluid capsule, it says as the nematocyst. Says as the nematocyst. The cnidoblast is used for capturing. It's a use for capturing. So this one is a cnidoblast. This cnidoblast, it is used for capturing, anchorage and defense. To capture the prey, to anchorage as well as the defense. All these important functions, it is worked out by the cnidoblast. Afterward, the next phenomena we see, the second unique features is there is a presence of the gastrovascular cavity in colenterons with a single opening, that is a mouth on hypostomy. Next characteristic is here, that is the unique features. Again, the third unique feature, it's a polyp and the medusa form. These are the two type of the body form in the cnidarians. What's this polyp? Polyp, it's a tubular, the tubular attached asexual form with upwardly directed mouth, and there is a presence of these tentacles. It's observed in case of the Adamsia as well as it's observed in the Hydra. Second one is the medusa. This medusa, it's a umbrella-like structure. It's a free swimming sexual form with the downwardly directed mouth. So here there is a presence of the mouth. This one is a mouth. Directly presented mouth as well as there is a downwardly presented tentacle. Means mouth and the tentacles both are downwardly directed. It's observed in case of the Aurelia, that is the jellyfish. Next, it's about the alternation of generation, that is says as the metagenesis. It is a phenomenon shows by some cnidarians in which the polyp produce medusa. So this one is the polyp, okay, and this polyp produce the medusa. It produce the medusa, and the medusa asexually produced polyp. That's what is that is. It is a phenomenon shown by some cnidarians in which polyp produced medusa asexually and medusa forms the polyp sexually. So this one is the medusa and this medusa forms the polyp. It again forms a polyp. And this conversion, it is occurs by the sexual way, and this occurs due to the asexual method. So this is it is observed in case of the Obelia. It's a significant characteristic features of the phylum Cnidaria. The next important characteristic is that is the coral have the skeleton. So this one is a coral. And the coral having the skeleton, it's have the skeleton, and that skeleton it's made up of the calcium carbonate. It is observed in the mushroom corals, brain corals, Pedapora. The next one is the corals have skeleton. So you can see this one is the skeleton, and this skeleton it is made up of the calcium carbonate. It is observed in case of the staghorn coral. The coral have the skeleton, and this skeleton it is made up of the calcium carbonate. So this one is the skeleton, and it is observed in case of the table coral. Next one is the coral. So this one is the coral. The coral have the skeleton made up of the calcium carbonate, and it says observed in case of the brain coral. The coral have the skeleton made up of calcium carbonate, and it is observed in case of the peeler corals. The corals have the skeleton made up of the calcium carbonate, Great Barrier Reef of the Australia. So this one is a Great Barrier Reef of the Australia. Afterward, we see the example. First one is Hydra. Second one is the Obelia. Third one, that is the Physalia. Next one is Adamsia. Next one is Panicula. Next one is Gorgania. Next one is Mindrina. The Mindrina, that is says as the brain coral. So these are the examples of the phylum Cnidaria. Afterward, we see the summary of all these characteristics which we see. The first one, it is the tissue that is the organism included in the phylum Cnidarians. It shows a tissue level organization. There is a presence of the radial symmetry. The organisms, it shows the diploblastic layer, that is the ectoderm, and the endoderm is there is absence of the coelom. They are mostly found in the aquatic region. It may be the sessile or the free swimming. It is the solitary or it's present in the colonial form. The digestive system, it is incomplete. Intracellular, extracellular digestion, it's present. Absence of respiratory system, absence of circulatory system. Reproduction, that is a poly. It is reproduced asexually by means of the budding, and the medusa, it reproduced sexually. Most of them are the sexes are separated. There is a presence of the external fertilization. Development is indirect, and the unique feature is there is a presence of the tentacles, and this tentacle with the nidoblast is there. There is a presence of the gastrovascular cavity, which is observed in the colenterons. There is a presence of the single opening, and this opening, it is function as both the mouth and the anus. On the hypostome, the polyp and the medusa form is there. That is a polyp. It's a There is a presence of the single opening, and it is directed towards the upward side. But the medusa, it's a umbrella like a structure, and the mouth and the tentacles which is present towards the downward side. Some shows the alternation of generation, and the coral shows the skeleton, and that skeleton is made up of the calcium carbonate. Its example is Hydra, Obe, Obelia, Aurelia, then the Physalia, then the next one is a Physalia, then the Adamsia, Penetulia, uh, the next one is a Penetulia, and the next one is a Gorgania, and the last one is a Meandrina. So all these are the examples of the phylum Cnidarians. Hope so you understood it. Thanks for watching my video. Stay tuned to my channel. Thank you.